Power is not lost by mistakes. Power is lost by being seen making them. Everyone makes errors. Everyone miscalculates. Everyone has blood on their hands at some point. But the powerful, they never appear to. They understand a brutal truth. Reputation depends more on what is hidden than on what is shown. If you cannot be perfect, be untouchable. Part 1. The Scapegoat. When Cao Cao miscalculated grain supplies during a siege, his army began to starve. The soldiers whispered. They murmured that he was hoarding food, that he was incompetent, that he was cruel. A mutiny was brewing. Now he had two choices: apologize or sacrifice. He chose sacrifice. He summoned the chief of commissariat, an innocent man. "I need your head," he said calmly. And the man was executed, his severed head displayed to the troops. The complaining stopped instantly. Some knew the truth, but fear silenced them. Cao Cao's mistake vanished, not because it was forgiven, but because it was buried. The powerful do not argue with perception. They manage it. Apologies invite doubt. Excuses invite investigation. Both weaken authority. A scapegoat ends the conversation immediately. Cesare Borgia understood this even better. When he conquered Romagna, the region was chaotic, lawless, corrupt. He appointed a brutal enforcer, Ramiro de Orco, to restore order. De Orco did the dirty work: executions, torture, terror. The people feared him, but they also began to hate him. That hatred could not reach Cesare. So one morning the townspeople woke up to a spectacle. De Orco's headless body displayed in the piazza, his head mounted on a spike. The message was clear. Cruelty had been punished. Justice had prevailed. And Cesare? He remained clean. He had planned the sacrifice from the beginning. The scapegoat had completed his purpose. Understand this. Sometimes the scapegoat is chosen after a mistake, but the true masters of power prepare one in advance. Scapegoating works because humans instinctively look outward for blame. We want a face, a body, a villain. It is easier than confronting complexity, easier than accepting that leaders fail. Give people a sacrifice, and they will give you loyalty. But choose carefully. Too weak, and you look cruel. Too innocent, and you create a martyr. Too powerful, and they may strike back. The perfect scapegoat absorbs blame quietly and disappears. Part 2. The Cat's Paw. Now there is another method, more elegant, more subtle. The cat's paw. From the fable. A monkey wants chestnuts from the fire. Instead of burning his own hands, he grabs the cat's paw and uses it to pull them out. The monkey eats. The cat bleeds. Powerful people rarely strike directly. They seduce others into doing it for them. Cleopatra never murdered her siblings herself. She charmed Julius Caesar. She charmed Mark Antony. And through them, her rivals vanished. They fought. They executed. They destroyed her enemies. She remained the queen, graceful, untouched. They were her cat's paws. They never even realized it. That is true manipulation, when someone believes your agenda is their idea. Mao Zedong once captured Chiang Kai-shek, his greatest enemy. Most leaders would have executed him. Mao released him instead. Why? Because Japan had invaded China. Mao let Chiang lead the brutal war against Japan. The nationalists suffered devastating losses. Japan weakened them further. When the war ended, Mao's forces were strong. Chiang's were crippled. Mao then finished him. He used one enemy to destroy another, and never overexerted himself. That is strategic patience. That is the cat's paw at scale. Here is the principle. If something unpleasant must be done, let someone else do it. If harsh news must be delivered, let another mouth speak it. If an enemy must be crushed, guide someone stronger into the fight. If blame must fall, let it fall away from you. The powerful never appear hurried, never appear overburdened, never appear vicious. Only results are visible, never the dirt. But be warned, if the puppet master is exposed, the illusion collapses. When Catherine de' Medici tried to manipulate rival factions into destroying each other, her plans spiraled into civil war. Thousands died. Her hand became visible. And once people see your hand, they begin to cut it off. Use scapegoats carefully. Use cat's paws discreetly. A screen only protects you if it remains intact. There are rare moments when taking blame can strengthen you. A powerful leader can occasionally kneel, confess, appear human, but only when their authority is secure. Otherwise, never let your hands be seen in the fire. Let others claw. Let others bleed. Let others fall. You? Remain composed, polished, unstained. Because in the game of power, the dirtiest player is the one who looks the cleanest. If you cannot be good, be careful. If you cannot avoid the mistake, erase it. If you cannot avoid the blood, wash your hands before anyone sees. That is Law 26. Keep your hands clean.